I'm continuing my series of these little sculptures, this time with iridescent films. So, same thing, I saw it on Nadia's channel from Liadia Design. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try, but I'm not very confident either. She's much better than I am. So, here we go. Hello, I hope you are well. So today we are going to use iridescent films. See where I'm going with this. So first I have a sheet of a clear vinyl. I have different iridescent films, you'll see later. I've got a sheet of transparent vinyl and I'm going to draw the outline of my sculptures right then. Here we go. So you have to adjust everything, get everything straight. I take a normal marker and draw my outline. Not easy. The good thing about transparent vinyl is that it's easy to clean with a little alcohol. I had to do it twice, I think. And you also see that I forgot to trace the middle part. Oh, I was so happy, I had finished. Anyway, I had to start all over again, and I did it. I finally made my shapes. Now I'm going to cut them out, but it's not exciting to watch me cut, so I cut the video. Of course. See you in a second. That's all done. We are going to use the iridescent paper sheets. I'm not going to do them all in front of you. I'm not going to do them all, but I've got some kind of tape on or something on the paper. I have to be careful. So I take my cut vinyl sheet, apply to my iridescent paper, and then draw the silhouette again. But my paper doesn't stay in place. I have to keep it stable, don't I? I could have thought of that before, but of course not. Of course, it's me. So I'm going to tape it to my cutting mat, which will be much easier, I think. Well, it's not as easy as it looks, I can assure you. So I'm going to trace my silhouette on the iridescent paper as I did previously on the vinyl paper. With this marker, it stays on the paper because you know that some markers actually make little droplets, but this one doesn't. It leaves a good trace. But it's still easy to erase when you make a mess, as you can see. So with a little alcohol, everything comes off very well. So make sure you trace everything correctly and don't forget the middle. So that's it. And now all I have to do is cut. So I'll spare you that too. So I cut. It's not easy, no. I tell you that right away. And now we'll see if it fits. If I need to adjust or not. See if it fits very well. I need to adjust. Especially around that hole in the middle. The edges aren't straight. It's a little rounded, a little pointed, so I'm going to make multiple adjustments. Now it fits just about right. as I say, it's not easy at all. I hope I won't have to make any other little adjustments because it's a bit of a pain. I'll do the others and then I'll show you this once it's cut. You have understood the concept. So this one looks okay. Just about. I think I've still got some fine tuning to do. But right now I think it should be fine. So I'll do the others and see you in a second. That's it. I've done my cutting and not without difficulty. It's not obvious at all, but not at all. But that's okay. You also need to avoid fingerprints on the iridescent paper, so I'm going to use a little alcohol. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm trying to erase the marks because fingerprints are not beautiful. And I think it's going to show through the resin. So it's really important to clean everything well before starting the next part. I prepared my resin, clear resin of course, but I made a few other small adjustments. I've spared you all that. I'll have to improve my cutting technique, that's for sure. And now I'm pouring resin, not all the way to the top, but almost. I just leave a bit of space to put my silhouette and then add a bit of clear resin. You see, near the top. I left 3 millimeters. And now the moment of truth. Well, it doesn't seem to fit too badly. I don't want it to sink in too much, but because if it does, I don't know what it will look like. I don't know. That's it. I'm pressing a little. I hope, I cross my fingers, I won't get too many bubbles underneath, but I don't think that's a given. You see, I push with my tweezers. Well, then I'll take my little silicone brush and try to lift that. My head is sinking a little too much. It needs to sink in a little, but not too much, but a little nonetheless, because then I'll be adding clear resin on top, of course. Oof, not easy. Not so easy as Nadia's as I see on Nadia's channel. So let's complete it. I've always got one side either going up or down too much. Oh no, it's not that obvious at all. That's where I'm going to use my silicone brush, which will help me a little without damaging the mold, because my pair of tweezers isn't recommended for molds. But well, I hope it works. And here I decided not to do the others with the iridescent paper, because I want my silhouette to really fit perfectly and not just look a bit off. But I'm going to do something else. You'll see right away. So I pour the rest of the clear resin. I go all the way to the top to avoid getting that ugly shrink lip. I try to fit it just right, so as not to get it all over the place, of course. Of course, Nadia's looks really good. It's really nice. Let's see how it comes out at home. So a little bit of resin. So that's it, all the way to the top of my mold. Just a little more. Since it's clear resin and the mold is pretty transparent, you can't really see the limit, but if I look at it from all sides, I can see no problem. It has to be evenly distributed all over the mold because these molds aren't equal. There are deep part and higher parts. So with my little brush, I press down on my iridescent paper so that it's well immersed in the resin. It's crazy. It takes a lot of adjusting. Okay, that's it. Now I'm going to spray a little alcohol on top to avoid bubbles, but I'm not serene or and then it's off to dry. So you see, I still got some resin left. I'm going to use it, of course. So I've made 2 cups. I made a white cup and a black cup. You'll see in a second. You see white and black. I'm going to pour both parts together to make a kind of marble, if you like. And now it's time to use my resin because I can feel it's starting to heat up a bit. You see, I pour for this mold, and now the other, it's the same thing. I have no idea how it's going to come out because I don't know if one pigment will flow more than the other. Black, white, I don't know. And I use both types of resin, white and black, for these 2 molds. Now we're going to put all these to dry and see you in a second. Moment of truth. So this one left, yes, left, with no, right, with my black and white resin. Let's see if I've got a nice effect. I'm seeing some rather amusing little things. So I always start with the feet. And then I press on the middle part to clear the way, and then move up to the top of the body, which is thinner. Let's see how it goes. It will come, yes. Right now I've got it in front of me, and I can see little things. I'll show you this. I've got little white spots because this was the end of my cup and I had some white that wasn't completely dissolved. I hadn't mixed it properly. It makes things a bit strange, but I like, yes, frankly, I like this. Sometimes it's a happy accident. I don't have too many in the dark, so this is perfect. It almost looks like I did it on purpose. I wouldn't be able to reproduce it. So let's move on to the second. Still the black and white mix. So I press the middle. I remove little drops of resin that have run off, and then move on to the feet. Will I get the same thing? I don't think so, because it was more in, I don't know, in the height of the pot, if I may say so, and it was normally well mixed. So let's see. But I like the effect of the little spots. It's nice. So here, no, I don't have any little spots. It's perfectly black and white with shades of gray, of course. Oh, it's nice. I like it. Yes, I like it. I obviously didn't fill my mold enough. I've got a small lip and I'm going to have to sand it down. I hate that. I hate sanding. I had quite a bit of black left, so I poured it into another mold. So this one is all black for now. I still have lots of ideas with these molds because there are so many things to do with them. The day you're fed up of seeing me making silhouettes, just let me know. Stop it! We can't take it anymore! Stop with your silhouettes! So this one all black. I can leave it like that. It's pretty, very shiny, not bad. But I'm going to give it a little peps. I'll show you how in a moment. Now the iridescent paper that I had so much trouble putting on. But I'll go back to cutting out my silhouettes with more care, because if I don't, it's going to get messy. It's not pretty. So you can see the highlights. It's nice. This is the back, of course. Let's see the right side. How does it look? Let's see. I can't wait to take this one out of the mold. Here are the feet. Well, there are some pretty colors already, so that's good. Ta-da! Oh, it's lovely. Lovely. I really like it. It's really nice. The highlights are nice, beautiful. I'm so happy. I'm happy with myself for once. So, that's it for these three. Let's move on to the all black silhouette. Oh yes, I forgot to look. Do I have bubbles in the clear resin one? Yes, I do. I have bubbles. But I don't mind. I think it adds to the charm of this little sculpture. Frankly, I'm not disappointed. It's very nice, even with the little bubbles. And you can hardly see them. So, let's move on to the black silhouette. I've got my liquid for applying gold, copper or silver leaf. Opening the cap is always a problem for me. Okay, a brush, and let's see what happens. I'm going to apply it mainly to the lower part. That's as high as I'm going to go. Yes. The brush isn't doing very well, so I'll get another one. And I'll apply where I want. You can apply it everywhere. You can apply it just in certain places. Well, the possibilities are absolutely infinite, if I do say so. Then it dries for about 20 minutes, and then you applied the gold leaf. In a little jar I have all little pieces. You know, when you use this kind of thing, there are pieces everywhere. And then I'm going to apply them to my silhouette where I want there to be gold leaf, and for it pop a little bit more. So I grab my little bits of leaves and then put them all I want to do. And here is the result. Oh, it's pretty. I love it. I pick up my little scraps again. And then to fix the little gold leaves, I'm going to apply a varnish over them. I'm going to apply it to the whole silhouette. It's a Duraclear gloss varnish from Deco Art. It protects all of these leaves because, well, they are liable to come off. So you have to clean well beforehand your silhouette, because there are little debris sticking to the resin that don't belong, let's say. They are not where I want them. So after a little cleaning, I'll apply varnish. And then I'll show you how it looks in daylight. And voila! My golden thinker with iridescent sheet of paper, this black white one, and this one with the little spots. Very nice, I think. And an overview. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't hesitate to leave me a comment. Welcome to my new subscribers. Thank you. I'm very happy that you are following my little channel. I'll see you soon for new adventures. Take care of yourself. Bye.